Making beer, making beer, making beer, making beer, making beer, making beer, making beer.
Hi. Last Christmas, I was given this. And since then, it's been sitting up in the attic, not doing much. And I thought it was about time to get it down and see what it was all about. The most crucial aspect of making beer, whether you are using a kit like this or going from scratch with your own grain and everything, is sanitation. Anything that comes in contact with your ingredients has to be clean, or else other bacteria will get into it and the yeast won't have a chance to take hold, and you'll get a mass of stinky, really gross stuff. And I should know because it happened to me once. Many years ago when I was in college, I made a batch of beer, and oh my god, was it was horrendous. So anyway, first thing we're going to do is make the sanitation liquid. Okay, so we're going to fill up the barrel. It says to fill it up to the 4-quart mark right there, so we're going to do that with lukewarm water. Okay, close enough. Fill the 4-quart mark on the back, then add a half pack of 1-step no rinse cleanser. This stuff, they want half of it. Okie dokie. That's about half. Screw on the lid and swirl so that the solution makes contact with all parts of the keg, including the lid. Okay, I'm going to close the tap several times into a bowl or plate in order to create a sanitized surface to place your utensils. How about a pie plate? Which way? That way. Okay. Place your brewing utensils, including can opener, into your keg. Okay, my brewing utensils include can opener, I hope it fits, a whisk, and a rubber scraper. It doesn't actually say to use this, but looking down the directions, I'm going to need it. Allow all items to soak for a minimum of 10 minutes. I'm going to let some of this drain into my measuring cup. Give it a little swirl. And I can drain the rest of this out. Should have put all my tools on my pie plate with the sanitizing solution. And then I'll just brewing. Fill keg with cold water to the 4-quart mark on the back. Okay, good enough. Okay. Next step, I have 4 cups of water in my pot. I'm going to heat it slowly, and I'm going to stir in the booster, which, according to the ingredients, is corn syrup solids. So it's essentially corn sugar. This has to come up to a boil. As soon as this comes to a boil, I'm going to stir in my HME, which stands for hopped malt extract. I'm apparently making a pale ale. Okay, my sugar water has come to a boil. I'm going to turn it off and pour in my malt extract. Stir that in.
Okay. Make sure this is all totally mixed. Making beer, making beer. I'm gonna take this. Remember, I have 4 quarts of cold water in there. Add this to that. Back to the instructions. Bring the volume of the keg to the 8.5 quart mark by adding more cold water. Stir vigorously to mix well. The reason we're adding cold water and we're starting with cold water is to cool the wort down so that it doesn't kill the yeast when we add the yeast. So close. Alright, 8.5. Stir vigorously. Sprinkle the yeast into your keg. Where's the yeast? Here's the yeast. Still see this? Yeast. Brewing yeast. Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. Uh-oh, spilled some. Alright. Wait 5 minutes. Then stir vigorously and screw on lid. Bigger, 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 bigger. Lid. Place keg out of direct sunlight in a location with a consistent temperature between 68 and 76 degrees Fahrenheit. Allow to sit a minimum of 7 days. So space is kind of at a premium in this house, so I'm going to put it right here. Hope that's okay for a week or two. And in order to help with the out of direct sunlight thing, I'm going to drape a towel over it. There.